Welcome back. So in the last chapter, we took some exercises out here and I gave the right ones looking at the subject. So rains is a plural subject and bring is plural verb. So I also said that bring is a shared verb which should be used with plural subjects like rains, right? So again, are is a shared verb you need to use with plural subjects, right? So we did this exercise in the chapter 9. Now I also gave you homework from 1 to 25. I hope you have done this homework. If you have not, please do it, or if you want me to do it to help you quickly understand what it is all about, let us do it again. So Annie and her brothers are at school. The correct answer is are. I'm going to share this in yellow. So R is why R, because we are talking about two, Annie and her brother. So over here there is and. So and is nothing but plus. So we are talking about two and more. Okay, now here either my mother or my father is or are coming to the meeting. So what's happening here is that we are using or. Or means this or that. So essentially you're talking about only one person. So either you're talking about mother or about your father. The principal rule in English is that whichever noun or whichever subject is closer to the verb, that is what we will take as part of the verb matching, right? So for example here so you have either my mother or my father. I'm going to take my father as a singular subject and I'm going to match it with the singular verb. Okay, so the dog or the cats is are outside. So the dog is singular and the cats here are plural, but these two are joined by or, right? So as I said, as I explained the last time, is that the you need to look at the subject which is closer to the verb. The verb here is or are. So the verb which is closer to this, the noun that is closer to this is cats, not the dog, right? So I need to take this the cats as my subject. So the cats are nothing but plural. So I need to match it with are. So let's say, for example, I change the same sentence out here and give it to you. Instead of the dog or the cats, I'll change this to the cats or the dog. So in this case, the correct verb is not are, but it is. Why? Because we are using dog as the subject. Why we are choosing dog as the subject? Because that subject is closer to the verb, which is. Okay. So here again, either my shoes or your coat. So which one is closer? So these two are joined by either or. So you have or here. So I need to see the subject that is closer to the verb, which is your coat. Your coat is singular. So I use is. Got it? So George. So George and Tamra. So George and Tamra are two words and joined by and, not are. So I need to treat it as a plus, right? So George and Tamra plus, that means two. So I cannot use does not. I need to use don't. Why? Because do not, do, as I had explained in the shared verbs, do is a shared verb. So why it is a shared verb? Because I'm using two subjects. So George and Tamara don't want to see that movie. Okay. Going to sixth one. Benito, Benito, Benito is singular. So I should not use don't. I should use does not, because again, going by the non-shared verbs, this Benito is only one person and I need to use the non-shared verb, which is does not know the answer. One of my sisters. Okay, so this is a typical case I had explained earlier also. Whenever you're using one of, it should always be followed by a plural form. So you cannot say one of my sister. No, it should always be one of my sisters. And one is the subject, not of my sisters. So if one is the subject, my verb is because we are talking only about one. And here, the eighth one, the man with all the birds. About whom are we talking? We're talking about the man. So the man is one. So the man is one. What verb I need to use? Lives, because this is a non-shared verb. The movie, including all previous. About whom I'm talking about? The movie. The movie is only one. So which verb I need to take? Takes. Takes is the verb I need to use. The players as well as the captain. About whom am I talking about? I'm talking about the players. Had it been and, had it been and, then it would have been different. But because I'm using as well as the captain, so I'm talking about the players. Players are plural, and I must use want because this is a shared verb. Why it is a shared verb? Because players are two or more. It is in plural form. So 11th one, either answer is acceptable. Every one of those go, everyone is again one person, so I need to use is out here. And again, nobody is one, so I use knows, nobody knows. Coming to 14th is the news. News is always singular. News is always singular. So you say is the news on at 5 or 6. Mathematics is always singular again. So you need to use is out here. John's favorite subject, while civics is also is singular, although it ends with s, still it is singular because we're talking about one subject and his favorite subject. $8. Okay, here is it. $8. So whenever you're talking about rupees or dollars, you cannot use it in plural form. $8 is not are. Although it is plural, still we take dollars or rupees or money count in singular format. Okay. Are the tweezers in this drawer? Tweezers are plural, so I need to use are over here. This is are. Your pants are at the cleaner. There, so there were 15. We're talking about 15 candies here, so it should be wow. The committee is a singular subject, so I need to use a singular verb or a non-shared verb, debates. The committee members are plural, and I need to use a plural verb, which is lead. The prime minister together with his wife. So but still we're talking about the prime minister here. The prime minister is singular, so we need to use greets. Had it been the prime minister and, if it is and his wife, then the correct answer is greet, not greets. Had it been and, so this one you need to really understand better. So whenever you have and, you add 1 plus 1, this becomes 2. So 2 subjects, and I need to use plural verb. All the CDs, again here is plural subject, I need to use plural verb. Missouri and Shimla. Missouri and Shimla, I'm talking about two places and joined by and, so I need to use plural verb, which is make, the best destination. People, again, two or more, I need to use need here, not needs. People need to understand the importance of the environment. So this answer sheet is down under. You can check the answers whether you have got it all correct or not. If you have not, please go back to the previous sessions and try and understand what are non-shared verbs and shared verbs are. I will see you in the next chapter.